Victories of the day. March 20th. Victories of the day, March 20th. 1. 1749, the standardization of the centigrade scale. The French Academy of Sciences formally recognized the centigrade scale, established through the work of Jean-Pierre Christin, as a reliable standard for thermal measurement. Before 1749, temperature measurement was highly inconsistent. Different scientists used various fluids like alcohol or mercury and arbitrary boiling points that fluctuated based on altitude and atmospheric pressure. Christin simplified the system by using the physical constants of water, setting the freezing point at 0 and the boiling point at 100 to create a universal thermometer. This established a common mathematical language for thermodynamics, allowing researchers across different countries to replicate experiments under identical thermal conditions for the first time. Today, this scale is the global standard for scientific research, serving as the basis for the Celsius system used in every laboratory and weather station worldwide. 2. 1800, the invention of the Voltaic Pile. Alessandro Volta documented the construction of the world's first chemical battery in a definitive letter to the Royal Society of London. Previous scientific thought, led by Luigi Galvani, argued that electricity was a biological force exclusive to living tissues, a concept known as animal electricity. Volta proved electricity was a physical phenomenon by stacking alternating disks of zinc and copper separated by cardboard soaked in salt water, brine, to create a steady flow of electrons. This shifted the study of electricity from momentary static shocks to a continuous current, providing a theoretical foundation for the field of electrochemistry. This invention moved electricity out of the realm of curiosity and into a functional tool, leading directly to the discovery of new elements like sodium and potassium through electrolysis. 3. 1915, the formal publication of general relativity. Albert Einstein's comprehensive and final formal paper, Die Grundlage der allgemeinen Relativitätstheorie, was published in the Annalen der Physik. Before this publication, the world relied on Newtonian mechanics, which viewed gravity as an instantaneous pull between objects and assumed time was absolute. Einstein proposed that gravity is not a force, but a geometric consequence of mass and energy curving the four-dimensional fabric of space-time. This theoretical framework correctly explained the wobble in Mercury's orbit and predicted that gravity could bend the path of starlight, a claim later verified by solar eclipses. It remains the definitive operating system for modern astrophysics, governing everything from our understanding of black holes to the Big Bang and the expansion of the universe. 4. 1916, the experimental proof of the Einstein-de Haas effect. Scientists finalized a series of high-precision measurements demonstrating that magnetism and mechanical rotation are fundamentally linked at the subatomic level. Researchers were struggling to explain how iron became magnetic, failing to find a physical mechanism that connected electrical charge to the forces that pull a compass needle. The experiment demonstrated that when a suspended iron cylinder is suddenly magnetized, it begins to rotate, proving that the change in magnetic state creates a physical kick. This provided the first experimental evidence of electron angular momentum, or spin, showing that magnetism is a result of the motion of particles within the atom. This discovery is a cornerstone of quantum mechanics and is the physical principle behind modern technologies like magnetic resonance imaging, MRI, and spintronics. 5. 1987, the milestone of liquid nitrogen superconductivity. Researchers announced a breakthrough in the study of yttrium-barium copper oxide, YBCO, achieving superconductivity at the record-breaking temperature of 93 Kelvin. Previously, superconductivity, the state where electricity flows with zero resistance, could only be reached at temperatures near absolute zero, requiring liquid helium. Reaching 93 Kelvin was a paradigm shift because it crossed the liquid nitrogen barrier, the temperature at which nitrogen becomes a liquid, 77 Kelvin. This moved superconductivity from a multi-million-dollar laboratory requirement to a manageable industrial process, as liquid nitrogen is significantly cheaper and safer than helium. This achievement opened the door to powerful, compact electromagnets used in particle accelerators and paved the way for future ultra-efficient power grids and maglev trains. 6. Scientist of the Day, Alessandro Volta, 1745–1827. Alessandro Volta is the dedicatee of March 20 for successfully bottling electricity and ending the era of static-only physics. His achievement was born from a skeptical investigation into the muscles of frogs, where he realized that the spark of life was actually a chemical reaction between two different metals. By stacking zinc and copper, he created the first engineered power source in human history, the Voltaic Pile. His name is immortalized in the volt, the standard unit of electric potential used in every battery and circuit today. Volta's work didn't just provide power, it gave chemists the current needed to break apart molecules and discover the building blocks of the modern world. Victories of the Day. March 20.